Hello, dear friends, and welcome once again to another Divine Laws program where you and I study the very laws that shall govern our lives, not only for now, but throughout immortality. So it is, as always, with much gratitude in our hearts to the mentor spirits who have prepared these moments for you and I, that we now shall focus our attention on question 97 of the Spirit's Book by Allan Kardec. We welcome everyone who is here live and who also joins us on demand. And we would like to say hello to our dear friend Ebony. A big hug to you, dear friend. Let us then begin by reading the very question that Kardec asked the illuminated spirits. Shall we? In question 97, Kardec asks, are there a set number of orders or degrees of purification among spirits? Remember, dear friends, we are studying the different orders of spirits. So the illuminated spirits answer to Kardec and to all of us in the following manner. The number is unlimited because there is no line of demarcation that acts as a barrier between each other. Thus, the division may be multiplied or decreased at will. However, if we consider their general characteristics, we may reduce them to three main orders. Let us now, friends, learn what these orders are. The illuminated spirits say, in the first order, we may put those who have already reached perfection, the pure spirits. In the second, they say, are those who have reached the middle of the scale. That is, their main concern is the desire to do the good. In the third are those who are towards the bottom of the scale, the imperfect spirits. These are characterized by ignorance, the desire for wrongfulness, and all the passions that delay their advancement. So, dear friends, we are so grateful for this explanation by the illuminated spirits because once again it is confirmed to us that we are destined to progress, never regress. So let us remain hopeful always. Why? Because it is our destination to become pure spirits. That is, spirits who are already fully aligned with God's laws. Do we have an example of that? We most certainly do. Master Jesus is our most beloved and perfect example of a spirit in such a category. And because he is the governor of this planet, he knows you and I by name. Not only that, he can already foresee our full divine potential. What a blessing. Master Jesus already knows the time in which you and I are going to be able to co create planets as well. Can we already envision that? That is our destination to progress to a point where God and us are one in terms of our attunement. How beautiful when we reach this level. This is a certainty we can carry in our hearts. How about the second category? The second category involves spirits whose main desire is to do the good. This is the category to which you and I are marching. Getting there depends on our daily choices, from a small scale to a larger scale. Do we prioritize doing the good on behalf of the collective? When we do, we are already marching towards the direction of becoming good spirits. Do we wonder where we can find examples of the behavior, the choices that such spirits make on a daily basis? If we are wondering that, Emmanuel's novels offer us a beautiful set of living examples of spirits who have already reached this category. One example that we can mention right now is Alcyone, the main character in the book Renunciation. She prioritized the good of the collective so much that never once in Emmanuel's narrative do we see Alcyone prioritizing her own needs. This is why the name of the book is Renunciation. So, question for us as we march towards becoming good spirits through our daily choices, beloved friends. How good are we at renouncing? Renouncing the ego, for example, the desire to be right, the desire to have the last word, the desire to prove a point, the desire to have things either our way or the highway. Let us examine ourselves and let us too study the novels by Emmanuel, where we can find spirits that can truly coach us in our march towards progress. It is beautiful to know that God is so loving that our progress is mapped out for us. God shall always open doors for our progress. If we would like to get there faster, we already know the way. The way to get there faster is to foster our connection with God consciously and to offer love to our fellow beings by seeking the good in them always. What a beautiful proposal from on high for you and I. So, dear friends, we are delighted to be here together. Thank you for joining us, Slavic, and thank you, everyone, for joining us as well. We look forward to another study next week at 9 p.m., and we invite everyone to stay tuned right here to Kardec Radio, where you and I are always nourishing our souls. Thank you, dear friends, and many, many blessings.